Okay, so here we are at the racetrack.
Wow.
You ready?
Ready.
Heading over to the cars. Let's see what we can do. How bad you think I'm gonna beat you?
You won't.
Shit. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Jay Reed for Jay Reed Love of Cars. So we went to the track last night. When I say we, I mean me and my brother. I took the Vet on street tires because I wanted to see if what I thought was true, and that is I was quicker on the street tires than I am on the drag pack. Meaning I think I got the wrong size tires for the drag pack. Changes the gearing a little bit. So anyway, so we went out last night. It was a beautiful night, like 75 degrees. And I got some footage for you that I'm going to be playing too as well in this video. This is also the first time my brother has been out with his supercharger on his car. So, you know, we were curious to see how that was going to perform and how it was going to perform against the Vet. My Vet has about 455 horsepower. He has 400. But I knew I was going to win, but I needed to show him that I was going to win. So, but anyway, even on street tire. But anyway, I digress. So we went out last night and it was a blast. My plan was to run about 10 passes, but I fell short of that by 5. But there was a good reason for it. The street tires worked well. I did prove my point. The car is faster on these tires, and that is with a tremendous amount of wheel spin at probably like the 330, which you'll see in the video. First run out, I beat the fastest pass. I made my fastest pass pretty much in either one of my cars, which was like a 7.95, which is still slow by any standards, but my car is an auto stock converter, can't rev it that high, so it is what it is. First pass right here. We did and as you can see, I was a little too quick. Damn it! I was a little too quick on the light, and from that point on, it was in my head. So my 60 foot was trashed pretty much. I mean, it was a 2.01. which is about what you would probably expect for the car the way it is. So at the so the first pass was a 795 at 91 miles per hour. Again, that's with like the stock converter. And then we went back and I even beat that pass with a slightly quicker 60 foot, and bring it down to a 794 at 91.59. So the car is very consistent, to say the least. And then on the third pass that we made, this is when things start slowing down. I don't know what it was, maybe because the car was getting hotter or whatnot. We did a 2.02, 60 foot was a little slower. We did a 798 at 91.31. And then the next pass, we did 2.02 60 foot, and we were all the way up into the 8s, 8.01 and 90. And then on this last pass, I did an 8.06 at 90.73. 60 foot was slowing down as well. So for whatever reason, my time started to decrease. So after that, I was kind of like, kind of getting shaky too. I would get to like the 330 mark. I'm guessing it was the 330 mark. By the time when the car goes into second, I would get wheel spin, the car would get a little jiggly, and I was like, this ain't really worth it. So that was the last pass, which is strange because on these tires, the last time I was out on these tires, I didn't have that problem. But that was in the summer, track's a little hotter, probably better grip or whatnot. And then also, I think part of the problem was the reason why I had such a good pass those first few times is, they prepped the track, and I'm 5 and 15. So I'm on a pretty good surface at that point. And then it starts to drop off 31 and 62 because they did not do any more prep for the night. So that is my theory behind the times getting worse and worse. I could be wrong, but that's my theory behind it. So after that, I was like, you know what? Before I wreck something, because I'm not lifting. I'm not going to lift. And I didn't lift. As soon as the car caught grip, I was off to the races again. But it kind of felt like on that last pass, I was spinning the tires a little bit longer than the previous pass. So I'm like, okay, go with your gut. So we ended it. So we only got 5 passes. I actually thought it was 4, but so I'm okay with 5 because we normally do 5 anyway. But anyway, I got a little bit of footage I'm gonna show you. I don't know why I'm pointing backwards, but I got some footage I'm gonna show you, and so you can check out what I'm talking about. Tires that I'm running. And these are pretty good tires. I paid like $199 a piece, probably the cheapest ones you can get. They're Cooper Xeon RS3S. So I got a lot of rubber right there. I gotta clean that out. So they're pretty good tires for what they are, and they're better than those Michelin Pilots that I had on here previously. They still just don't get the job done. So I'd rather be a little slower with the drag radials and be safe. If anything, I may sell those tires and get 275 40s instead of 275 50s. That'll bring my gear ratio a little bit down a little bit to where it's more or less the same as what stock is. In fact, it's a little bit smaller, so it may even be quicker off the line, but a little slower top speed. So which is what I pretty much want in the 8th. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, but that's another like $300, $400, and I'd have to buy those first before I sold those. So I don't know how my wife would appreciate that, but that's neither here nor there. So anyway, check out the video that I'm about to show you. Some little footage from last night. This is your boy Jay Reed, Love of Course, signing off.